Well, hello from Belly Acres. As you can see here, that's been my EDC kit of the past. And you can see this fine folding knife here. It's kind of like, it's a copy of something. It's just an EDC folder. But what I like about it is you can take it, hold it in your hand, open it with one hand, and using the lock mechanism, it folds right up. So it's pretty handy. You can open it with one hand and close it with one hand. So that's kind of handy. It's got the fine clip here on the back, and here's this some kind of cross bolt lockout goodie that they call on it. As you can tell, I know absolutely nothing about knives. What I've always used in the past has been this guy here. Unfortunately, it takes two hands to open it. But as you can see by the blade, I've used it for basically utility stuff. And of course, it's a lockback, as you can see here. It, again, takes two hands to fold it up. It works pretty good. I've carried this puppy for several years. For my food preparation stuff, I have used this guy. As you can tell by the blade, I've had it for quite a while. It's been sharpened, resharpened, and all kinds of good stuff. And it's a fine Victronics. And again, takes two hands to open and close it. You got yourself here the bottle opener and a screwdriver. And over here is the can opener goodie, which I've used both of them a time or two. It has been on more than one occasion. People have said, hey, how do we open this? And I've got your tool right here. And I pull out my knife. And of course, look at this. It even has this fine, it wasn't all, it was pointed at one time, but some guy ground it off there because, well, I have, as you can tell by the edge there, it's pretty dull. I've used this for a reamer several times on metal, soft metals, plastic, leather, and I've punched a few holes in my belts and stuff with it. But you know, it's really not a one-handed operation type tool. And of course here, this is just stuff I put in my pocket. Oh, I've just noticed it says it's 100 millimeter. Well, this is the China version that I have. I have one of the originals also. But it's from a friend who has passed away, so I put it up on the shelf in safekeeping. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I use it a lot. And this guy here I have used a lot. It's really hard to find the ones anymore with the small head, the old small style. It looks like something you wouldn't even use, but I have used this a bunch. Main thing I've replaced this is because, hey, I like the one-handed operation. I can care less about the quick open and folding stuff, you know, or if it was a silly knife. I have seen this same knife here from different vendors from anywhere for under $10 to $30. And like a goof, I paid around close to $20 for it. But you know, you can see there's no metal line or anything like that. And if you really press hard, you can barely kind of make the sides move. But hey, I figure for a $20 knife, it's a fine deal. It's a good deal. It has a loop back here. You can put your lanyard in. As you can see, all the screw holes here. You can reverse and put this clip over there. And so, you know, you can put the clip over there. And this also has the ambidextrous cross bolt lock and release. So you can push that in and flip it. And the silly thing opens up. Of course, guys that are skilled can do it a lot faster. What's nice is that puppy's locked. You don't have to worry about it folding up on your hands. Like this one here. There is no lock on this. Ask me how I know. Several years ago, I found out the embarrassing thing that you can be working on it and pressing it on this top, And even though it's kind of pressure to close, you can make it go in and on your fingers. It just pinched mine, and because it wasn't super sharp. And of course the lock back here, it works pretty good. But the folder guy, hey, it's pretty slick. You got your little thumb buttons here. Whoop, open and close. Open, close. And even a guy like me that has no skill at all can work it, make it work. So that's why I got this silly thing, because I thought that's really nice. I have a couple of bigger versions coming. One's black and one's OD. I just thought, well, it'd be kind of nice to have, this is what I would consider a medium size, but they don't make one any smaller yet. I would kind of like one a little bit smaller, something a little closer to the size of this one. Of course, it may not be good for what you guys want them for, but what I want it for is for working on stuff. Cleaning battery post terminals, reaming out different parts that probably just shouldn't be reamed out. Pretty good. But again, open and close, and you can stuff that thing in your pocket, and it's just put away. It's all handy. But anytime you want it out there and you can't close it without pulling on this part here, and you don't want to have your fingers in the way, because hey, that blade comes down. It's not going to come down fast. It's not as you can see here, it's not spring assisted for going down. So that's a good thing. So basically a safe little goofy little item for working on stuff. So this is going to become part of my everyday carry stuff. Tools I put in my pocket. This is Belly Acres signing out.